Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today it's all about what I've melted for the month of May. And can we please take acknowledgement here and just think that we're like almost halfway through the year. We're finally getting warmer weather where I'm from on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. So like it's finally starting to see some sunshine. Before we go further, I'm going to share with you guys what I have all over my nails. This is To All Who Ghosted Me. It's one of my favorites from Mooncat. I absolutely love this color. Just kind of grayish purple base with this beautiful blue shimmer. So to start, let's go through the candles that I have completed. Now, a lot of these are part of my Wax Wednesday reviews, getting us ready for Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, which is coming up very soon. I've heard rumors it could be May 31st, which is a Friday. For sure, at the very least, I guess, would be Saturday, June 1st. I will try to include a video above showing you guys the individual reviews for these candles. This one here is Bridgerton's Queen Charlotte's Tea. This one, See, I always like to, I share with you guys those reviews, and they only get burned. I only have a couple days to burn them before I make that review for you, or from a Saturday to a Wednesday. I was about halfway, which is normally where halfway and down where Bath & Body Works candles can go quite awry. This one definitely did. I did not get a lot of scent throw. Definitely we have a little bit of sitting up here, which is not a big deal. There's another one right here, a little scorching mark. This one, half the time from the 50% mark down, it was like trying really hard. It was somewhat puny wicks, very little throw. Unfortunately, this one's not going to get my stamp of approval. If I get another one of these during SAS, it'll be strictly for chopping up and making it a wax melts. The very first candle from the Bridgerton collection that I burned and reviewed on my channel was Danbury's shortbread. Now, when I hauled this candle originally, I mentioned in that video that I know what a shortbread smells like. I also make shortbreads. This does not smell like a shortbread. In fact, what I got on my nose was a biscotti, more of an almond based. Again, with shortbread, there's 3 ingredients to shortbread, and none of it is almond unless you're allergic to regular flour and you use almond flour. That's pretty much the only difference. This burned horribly, like total puny wicks on me. Now it had a little bit of schmutz along the side, but nothing really as bad as the last one. But this one struggled so hard, really almost very stinky, and I did not enjoy that. I would not even repurchase this for the sake of chopping up. I felt that this was a bit false advertising in my opinion, because again, I know what a shortbread smells like. I have them at Christmas because that's when I make them. This does not smell like a shortbread at all. It was almost too sickeningly sweet when I was burning it, and then add that puny wick syndrome kerosene kind of smell to it, and it was just, I was done. I'm not going to repurchase this at all. Then the last one from the Bridgerton collection that I did burn that you guys selected was the Bridgerton Study. This is by far the strongest candle I have burned from Bath & Body Works in a long while. With the SAS coming up, I will absolutely purchase a couple of these, not only just to burn, but also to chop up, to melt as a wax melts around my home. Again, I will have that video attached above so you guys can watch that, more of a more in-depth review. This burned beautifully, and it's strong. Like, yes, there's some little bit of, you know, darkness along the sides for sure. It did self-extinguish, which was great. It never puny wicked at all. The throw was a 20 out of 10, which is great because generally speaking, 20 out of 10s are normally scents I don't like. Because that's just how the cookie crumbles. But with this one, it was amazing. I have a very expensive fragrance that I have by Initio called Side Effect that this is a 90% dupe for. And I'm wondering if Bath & Body Works is going into the dupe business, as they are also collaborating for the first time, because I also heard that one of the new candles that they have, I'll have to do some research on it before SAS, is supposed to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. If that's the case, I'm going to obviously get more of these. I want to get 1 or 2 of that particular candle that supposedly smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm interested to see if they do any more of these like dupe candles. The last Bath & Body Works candle that I actually completed in the month of May was Cactus Blossom. Now, I have made other reviews on this candle years ago. Like, this is a candle that keeps coming back. There's a reason for it. It's a beautiful candle. Now, I am not a floral fan. I don't like the flowers. So for me, when I brought this out in May, I was like, this is to me, even though it's maybe for some, it's more of a summery scent. This to me is what I can tolerate and stand when it comes to spring fragrances. I absolutely loved this one. I thought it was wonderful. Again, this is not a new candle. If they had this on SAS, I would probably pick up one of these as well. We'll see what they have available in Canada online because I can't get into a store during SAS. So we'll see, but I would absolutely repurchase this as I have here clearly repurchased. I think this is probably my third or fourth candle of Cactus Blossom over the years that they've had it available. Let's get into some DW Home candles here. We have quite a few. These are all empties. Before we get on to the things I'm currently melting, currently burning, we're going to discuss what we've got going on here. This is the chocolate donut espresso coffee candle, I guess if you will, and it had the little donut ring, which is quite cute. Picked this one up at Winners for $16.99, which is pretty steep actually if you ask me. Anyway, this one outside of burning a little, as you guys can see there, a little bit darker on the edges. Kind of wish they don't, because this one does expand out from the base and up, so there's more room for that soot to go, but clearly it's definitely hung onto the sides. With that said, I never got that stinky smell. Now, this thing burnt all the way to the bottom. It self-extinguished. I think this is an absolutely cute candle. I adore this one. This one was a great coffee scent as well. It was just on the verge of being a little bit too sweet, but I really enjoyed it. Then the three other candles that I have from DW Home were these cute little slushy type candles with these cool little lids. Now, I had quite a few of these. I think I have maybe 2 more left, and one of them you're going to see shortly because I'm currently burning it right now. I use these ones mainly in our bathroom. They're a pretty small candle, therefore they don't have a huge amount of throw in them. For a bathroom, it actually gives me quite a good scent. Even though they don't look like they soot at all, as we open these up, they actually did pretty good when it came to sooting visually. This one may be a little bit more sooting than the others. Visually speaking, these ones did really, really well. When we try to clean obviously our bathroom, when we're cleaning the mirror, it is so sooty. The paper towel is very dirty, and that's only like we clean like once a week. I know it's from these candles. I don't burn them that close to the mirror. It's just obviously more particularly when you blow them out, that's likely that soot kind of goes up into the mirror. And then again, this one here, of course, has a little bit more extra, schmutz on the side. But we have the Strawberry Dream Tea. They were all really good. They were true to the scent that they were on cold, which is why I bought them, because I really thought they were really cute, that they smelled great on cold. Mango Moonlight Tea. Again, really good. Winners, we got these for $9.99. The packaging is also absolutely cute. This is Lychee Galaxy Tea, which is, I think, the first one I burned. And again, really good. I love these. I actually also have larger sizes of some of these, not the same scent, but I have larger sizes of these, and I look forward to burning those as well. On the topic of candles, I am going to share with you guys what I am currently burning. This candle will be up for review. I won't have the video ready yet because it's just a day or two before I can film it. But this one was picked by you guys, the Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit candle from Bath & Body Works. This has been spectacular. I loved it. It's juicy, it's fruity, it's sweet, slightly tart. I love it for this time of year. Again, I'm not a huge flower person or floral person, so I would try to avoid any like springtime flowery scents. But this Starfruit or Kiwi, was it Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit? This is great. This one's described as Golden Kiwi, Juicy Starfruit, and Solar Woods. I never got the woods, but it's beautiful. And as you guys can see, by the way, I do trim my wicks prior to my next burn. So when I go to burn this later on tonight, I will be trimming those wicks. But as you guys can see, it's doing wonderful. There's no scorching on the side, but mind you, whereas per usual, we are at about 50%. So it's the true test is from here down, which again, we will talk about probably for the next month's empties. Really enjoy this one. The throw is 8.5 out of 10, but it's a beautiful scent. I would absolutely repurchase this if I saw it again. And the last candle that I'm currently burning right now in the bathroom, as per usual, this is Pineapple Sunrise Tea by DW Home. This is one of those small smoothie ones. The lid is put away right now because it's going right back to the bathroom. Same thing, the wick is quite a bit longer because I burned this last night. This throws really well in our bathroom. There's probably only one burn left because I'll probably be burning this tonight for about 3 to 4 hours before we go to sleep. It's great. These candles were wonderful for the size bathroom. I would recommend any of the scents that I've shared with you guys today. As far as what I had melted for the month of May, of what I'm going to carry over to my June melting basket, We have a couple items here from Vintage Chic Scents. We have Aunt Nellie's espresso cupcakes, espresso beans, rich vanilla cupcakes, zucchini bread, and sugar cookies. If you're new to my channel, I like to do a lot of the coffee and tea scents on weekends. That's why it's slower to get through these ones, because I only melt them over weekends or days off. I got a couple melts out of that for the month of May, but also I have big Mama Jamma blossom bars, as they call them, because they're quite large when they're full. From Vintage Chic Scents, one of them is in Little Kim and the other is in Princess of Monaco. I have each of these for the month of May. I cut off one of these little squares, chopped it all up, and melted it for the month. Now, Princess of Monaco is lemon curd swirled with gooey marshmallows. This is a great scent. I highly recommend it, especially if you love lemon. Then Little Kim was something I just picked up because, well, my name's Kim and I just wanted to try it. It sounded really good. Sugared strawberries, pineapple slices, tropical coconut, and cotton candy. This was delicious. And I should say also, the Princess of Monaco, I've melted many times. I've repurchased that many times. I love it. So again, that's something I would recommend. This I would definitely recommend as well. I don't know if this is something she would normally do at Vintage Chic Scents for pour, but it's great. You'll have seen this in my melting basket. I'm going to put these two back in the basket, probably take one of those chunks again, chop it up, and use it throughout the month of June. Okay, so same thing goes for rainbow melts. These are items that I've not completed, but I will be bringing forward to the melting basket for June, which you have seen last week. So we have the passion fruit margarita, passion fruit nectarine, and cherry slushy. Really nice. I will say the cherry jumps out more than any other scent note that it describes here, so you gotta like cherry for that one. This one here is strawberry watermelon punch, which is strawberry daiquiri and watermelon juice and summer punch. This one was really good. It's like a tropical punch. I thought it was really delicious. And I've got one more left. Then this one here is peach frosty, peach nectar, sweet rose, vanilla cream, and champagne. Beautiful. And because of that rose, I put this in the bedroom. There's a slight floral note, but all that other stuff, all the peach nectar, the champagne, the vanilla ice cream, that creams it out. I can tolerate rose that way. This is beautiful. Been melting that in the bedroom. All right, before we go on to the empties, we're going to discuss what I have been melting and what I'll be bringing forward again for the May's melting basket that you likely have seen last week. Now, we have Hedwig, Ellen, and Minerva. Probably some of my absolute favorites from, not all of them, because I have quite a few favorites from Super Tarts. I have repurchased all of these many times. Now let's start with this one, Ellen. Ellen is a bathroom scent for me in our household. This is sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and pink sugar. Jaws with pink sugar to make Ellen. So anyway, love this one for the bathroom. Highly recommend any Jaws blend whatsoever. I love them. Now we have Hedwig and Minerva. One's more of a bathroom scent and one's more of a tea weekend scent. So let's go to Hedwig. Obviously they've renamed all their stuff. I've had my things for quite some time. This is described as a chai tea, creamy cheesecake, and clove. Again, if you heard me earlier, I like tea and coffee on weekends or days off. So that's why it takes a little bit longer for me to get through these types of blends. Love this. This has been a repurchase of mine many times. Finally, we have Minerva, which is probably one of my most potent wax melts I have ever owned. This particular blend lasts forever. You can leave that wax melt in there. You can leave your wax melter working for days, weeks maybe, and you'd still like go outside, come back in. You might get a nosmic to it if you're in the house, but if you leave, come back, you are going to be just like, wow. Minerva is one of my favorites. It's pink sugar and laundry, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I have purchased this many times. I think I have one more of these BAM bag sizes in my collection. So you better believe it. When I get really low, I will be ordering more. Here, as you guys can see, I actually did melt all of these from the Harry Potter Wizarding World Scentsy trunk. I don't know. It was the original ones that I have another box of these that I'm keeping as a keepsake. I love Harry Potter. I don't buy a lot of Scentsy. There's only a few scents that I would absolutely purchase. I actually really enjoyed all these. I don't think I would repurchase any of these, but they were really good. I quite enjoyed all of them. I will say that now, mind you, I had these for a bit of time. And as you guys can see there, when I took these out and popped them out into my warmers, I was like gooed. And in fact, the blue one, I think that's the Ravenclaw one. Yeah, Ravenclaw one. it's almost stained my fingers. So I will say with Scentsy, it does happen. It does actually happen quite often because I have a lot of wax. I'm not going to just open up a new pack every, like when I order stuff. And anyway, I'm going to open them and use them when I see fit, when I want to. Wow, that's really gooey. The green one wasn't so bad. The yellow ones doesn't really stain my fingers, but the blue and the red one was quite strong. I liked all of them. Did I enjoy one more than the other? I would say this one, Gryffindor, was probably one of my least favorite because it was very woodsy. Ravenclaw was, yeah, this one was nice, a little bit more leather-like. It was nice, but not something I have to go out and purchase again. And then this one, I remember Hufflepuff, which makes sense. Every vendor who's ever done like a Harry Potter series or the like has made Hufflepuff very sweet, and I would agree. This one was also very sweet. I don't know if I'd order that again, but actually my favorite one, surprisingly, is Slytherin. This one was definitely reminding me of the holidays, like spices. I would have thought that that would have been a better one for Gryffindor, and then Slytherin would have been more leather, but what do I know? I'm only a super fan of Harry Potter. This one was really good. Slytherin was my absolute favorite. It was just the right perfect balance of like a holiday season. I really enjoyed it. Out of all four of these, I would definitely get the Slytherin again if it was ever available. It may be one of those big ones that they have, because I felt that that was just a beautiful scent. I have two empties here from the mainstream line of wax. We have from Sensationals, Cider House Donuts. You guys know I bought a whole sleeve of this when I was last in the States. I didn't even write on the bottom, but it's like 2022. Anyway, I've got probably two or three more of these, and I try to put one of them in my basket every month because I think I had like, I don't know, I think there's 10 of them in a sleeve. They're good, but I don't know if I would actually go out and buy more of these because I thought that they were better than they were, and it was so raved about. So that's why when I saw them in the US, I like bought up a whole sleeve of them, which I think is 10, but anyway, it's good. I wouldn't run out and get a whole bunch more. What I would get more of is from Glade. This is the Clean Linen, and I love this. It's very bounce sheet scented, like if you wash your towels or you have fabric softener or you throw it in the dryer and you put a dryer sheet, that's what it sort of smells like. Really beautiful. This one was definitely in our bathroom. This one was just used throughout the house as a regular wax melt throughout the whole home. Lastly, we just have a few bags to go through. I have 3 items from Vintage Chic Scents. We have Don Corleone. I have one more of these. This is Amaretto Coffee Tiramisu topped with fresh picked strawberries. Great, except it's not the original. And I've said that before, it's not the original scent that came out back in the day. I would prefer the original one. This is very, very cherry leaning. Breakfast at Tiffany's is almond cream cheese croissant and hot coffee. Very, very nice. I think that's the end of that one. I had like ordered 2 of those. I think I'm now done. Yabos, which is blackberry mango champagne toast. Really enjoyed this one. I have one more that I am looking forward to using. And then we have 2 from Rainbow Melts. This one here is Beach Cabana, Oceanside Fruits, and Salty Notes with Musk. Very nice. Actually used that. It was a one big shape and I used it, chopped it up and used it in the bathroom. It was really lovely. And Summer Wine Slushy, Sangria, and Strawberry Freeze. Gorgeous. Love this one, especially having come back from Spain in January. The Sangria just reminded me of that trip. All right, you guys, that is everything. That's what I melted and burned for the whole month of May. I feel like we did a lot. We had a lot of candles, but I wonder what June's going to bring for us. So anyway, with that being said, you guys, this is a long video. Thank you so much for sticking around. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.